everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are all well and had a good weekend. I wasn't very well for about a week on the King's coronation, but I'm feeling much better now. So this is part 3 of, I think it's part 3 of all of my colouring books, and I kind of got a mixture for you today, so we're just going to get going. So I've got 3 Kerby Rosanes colouring books, so not many, and I have to be in the right frame of mind to colour these. I find them quite stressful, but I do like the results when I've done them. So this is Imagimorphia, and I quite like this one. This was the first one I did in this book, so I know I coloured this with Black Widows, and I basically just went, right, I'm doing it in pink and purple, and I'm just going to go through all of my pinks and purples. And that is essentially what I did. The horse I coloured, it's a pink iridescent watercolour. And then I put some Stickles glitter glue in some different papers on the horse. And then the background is, I think, gelatos again with some Stickles glitter glue on. But I really like the way it came out. Yeah. And it was just easy for me to block colour like that rather than do anything else. This one, so I'm a musician, so I love anything which has got kind of music stuff on. This again I coloured with Black Widows, and the background I believe, quite possibly Neocolour too. And then I put some glitter on it as well. And I think for this page I'm going to do the opposite. So the shell is blue and green, and then the background is purple and pink. So kind of the opposite to this page, but that's when I get to it. But yeah, I quite like that one as well. I'm not sure I've done any more in here. Oh no, I have. This one I really dislike. I think this bit's okay, but the background is just horrendous. I did it with a cotton watercolour. It was kind of the first time I've used it, and it's just, the colour's just awful. Didn't quite know what I was doing, I think, and bled through quite a lot, but I'll probably be able to rescue that. I've been doing quite a lot of rescue pages lately. But again, that's Black Widow, watercolour, metallic in the middle for the compass, lots of stickles on the kind of mothy wings. But yeah, really dislike that one. But I think you have that sometimes, where you have pages that you genuinely just don't like. And that's all of my pages in Imagimorphia. Then we have Worlds Within Worlds. I really like this one, actually. I've done a few in here. This one. This was coloured with Black Widow pencils, Chromatech glitter gel pens, metallic watercolours. So I think the metallic watercolours are all on these kind of patterny bits of the dolls. And then the background is chalk pastels, and then I rubbed out circles. Quite like the way that one turned out. And yeah, polychromos, so that was nice to try them in here. There's a bit of bleed through. It's a bit annoying. But again, I could probably cover that up, so that's okay. I need to do more in this book. If anyone would be willing to do a buddy colour with me to get me going in this book, I'd really love it if you could drop me a note in the comments. Then this one I really like. This bit was really simple. I really like the way that came out. I knew I wanted like a goldy background. And then this is Magic Fly iridescent paint in 2 different colours. So you've got the dark blue and the purple, and then some white paint spatters. I really like that one. And then I really like this one too. This is Neocolour 2s in the background, Black Galaxy background. There's some paint spatters. This is a metallic watercolour paint. This is polychromos. And yeah. So I do really like colouring in this book, and I could do with doing some more. Just need to be brave. So if anyone's willing to help me be brave, drop me a note in the comments. Then Fragile World. Again, this is a really scary book for me. But again, I've done a few in here. This is my European hamster. So I tend to like to base things in my water-based markers, my Ecolane water-based markers. Although here it looks as though it's all pencil and fine liners actually. But this is polychromos. It's a silky crayon background with some stickles for the dandelions. And I just love the way this background turned out. Not so keen on the grassy bits, but I'm working out how to use stuff. So yeah, this is definitely based in Ecolane brush water-based markers, and yeah, the colours are just much more vibrant as a result. So I did this on screen to show how I did it. And what I've done is, yeah, so it's all based in water-based markers and then go over with pencil. And the otter is certainly like that. Background is gelatos here with some white Posca. That's why it's quite shimmery. And then some stickles for the bubbles in the water. But I really like the way that one came out. What else have we done in here? Oh, we did, this was the first one I ever did. This was polychromos pencils. This was, I think, it looks like Neocolor 2, but I'm not sure. Might well be something different. You can see pencil marks, I'm not sure. There's a bit of glossy accents on there. Quite like that one, but it's not my best. Really like this one. This is based in water-based markers. Silky crayon background, lots of stickles on the butterflies. I didn't quite get the colours right for the tiger, but the colours, oh. This one was a labour of love. This was everything in the kitchen sink chucked at it. Derwent drawing, graphitint, Ecoline water-based markers, stickles, Neocolor 2s, silky crayons, everything. But, I mean, you know, the way it's come out, the effect is pretty amazing. I tend to use a lot of orange skies in this book is what I've noticed. Then this one I also really love. This is the first time I used water-based markers in the book and loved it. So yeah, and pencil over the top. And I think that's all I've done so far. So yeah, a lot of fun I'm having in this book. Really enjoying it. I need to do more, just not brave enough. So that's Fragile World. Then this is a Japanese book. I think I got from Amazon Japan called Fantasy Season. And it kind of goes through, kind of marks the months at the bottom of the pages. I've only done one in here so far, and that's this one. I found the paper quite difficult. So this is, I think, pencil. There's lots of metallic watercolour on there. It holds up quite well. A little bit of shadowing on the back. But the picture's just really cute. What month are we in now? We're in May, aren't we? So yeah, picnic, food, that kind of stuff. So I've only done one in here so far. But it's a cute little book. Not my favourite, I would say. But there's some cute images in it, and I just need to colour in it, basically. So that's Fantasy Season. I'm afraid I don't know who the author is. The artist, even. Then this is, I think this is the Fairy Tales by Eiry. And I've only done one in here so far, and that's my Rapunzel page. This was a labour of love. Polychromos pencils, I believe. Actually, is it? It looked like polychromos pencils. And metallic watercolours. Definitely metallic watercolours on her dress. Background is silky crayons. Really enjoyed that page, actually. I had a lot of fun with it. And I really like this book. It's got some really cute images like Rapunzel in her tower. There's Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. There's Wizard of Oz, Puss in Boots. Yeah, lots of really cute. Wizard of Oz is Wizard of Oz. Lots of really cute pictures. 3 little pigs, that's cute. So yeah, that's the Fairy Tale Eiry. Then we've got Romantic Country, the first tale, and I've done a couple in here. I've done this one, which I absolutely love. I did this last Halloween, and this was Derwent Inktense, definitely for the jacket. I think it was all based in Derwent Inktense, and then I went over it with Polychromo, so I'll definitely be doing that again because I really enjoyed that. Background is Distress Ink, and I used the black soot and I think Wilted Violet to kind of get the really dark purple. Posca pen, love that page. Absolutely love that page. I think I've done one more. Yeah, this is the first one I did. Can't remember what pencils I used. I know I used some Derwent Inktense, but I can't remember what other pencils. It may well have been Black Widows and I didn't like them. And this is, again, Distress Oxide and kind of like a vintage photo scattered straw, I think. and I did spray it, and I really like the way that came out. I kind of wanted it to look tea stained and old. So yeah, that's Romantic Country first tale. Then I have also got Romantic Country the second tale, and I've done one in here, but I've only done it this, oh no, I've done one this month. This is the one I did last month for Easter, and I use a mixture of polychromos, Faber-Castell Albert Dürer, metallic watercolours and a metallic paint pens. I like it, but it was, I didn't enjoy the end result. And I think for me it's got to be using Derwent Inktense as a base. I think that works for me, and I have done one this month, but that's waiting to be shown in May's completed pages. So that is all my Eiry pages. Then Christmas, I bought a couple of books. I got Chibi Christmas by Jade Summer, a pre-shaded colouring book. I only did one in the end, which is this one. So this was all based in alcohol markers, and then I used lots of metallic gel pens, Pentel Gel hybrids, and I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I will definitely be doing more at Christmas. Lots of really cute, and I think you get double images. So if you like grayscale, I'd give this a go. I quite enjoyed doing it. Some of them are more simple than others, some are more detailed. So that was Chibi Christmas by Jade Summer. And I also got Holly Jolly Christmas, and I'm not sure who this is by, to be honest. I've got no idea. I did a couple in here. I have to say the grayscale is really, really light, and I found it really tricky to deal with. So I did this one, which was Gonks, polychromos, alcohol markers, lots of stickles, silky crayons, and some like little bits of confetti. And then I also did this one, which again, polychromos, lots of stickles, and there's gelatos in the background because it's quite glittery. Pentel Gel hybrid. I found the grayscale difficult, so that was Holly Jolly Christmas. So that was a couple of Christmassy books I chucked in there for you. Then I got Enchanted Earth by Melpomeni Chatsu Panagiotou, and I've done one in here, and that's this one, Purple Paradise. It had to be a musical one as my first page in this book. Now this I based with Faber-Castell Albert Dürer. The water I went over with Enchanted Shimmer. There's some Pentel Gel hybrid, there's some paints, ink spatters. I had a lot of fun with this page. I didn't quite know where it was going. I didn't know I was going to go for this purple background, but I really like the vividness of the colours. I mean, I love these books. Absolutely love them. I mean, look, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with them. They're just stunning, stunning images. So if anyone wants to do a buddy colour in Enchanted Earth, drop me a comment. Would love to do one. Then I have also got Circle of Life, which is what led me to my love of Melpomeni. And I have done quite a few in here. This is my son. I tend to use polychromos, so this has got polychromos, lots of metallic watercolour for the water, lots of metallic watercolour for the outside, and some Stickles glitter glue. Then this one. This is also polychromos, lots of metallic for the water, lots of stickles also on the water. Not quite so keen on the sky here, could have been a little bit more vibrant, but I love the tropical flowers I did, different colour combos for me. But yeah, loved that one. This image just kept pulling me for some reason. This I think I based with Derwent Inktense. This I think I did with Black Widows. Don't like the mountains, don't like the sky, but it comes together in the end with lots of different colours. There's some metallic watercolour in the clouds, there's some stickles in the sun. I like the windmill and the trees. And I think I was in an autumnal stage when I did it. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I love it when you have a double page next to another. So I think this was the first time I tried my Albrecht Dürer. Yeah, Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer. And I absolutely loved them in here. Love this page. It's just so pretty. I used metallic watercolour for the water. Not much more to say. I just loved this page. And this one was the first ever page I did in this book, and that was Black Widow pencils. And I just love all the butterflies and all the different colours. I love having a double page with one another. That's those two. Oh, another double page next to one another. How exciting. I think this was the second one I did. This is Polychromos. And then I used some Cosmic Shimmer texture paste around the outside of the acorn. Yeah, I didn't do any basing with that. That's just all pencil, and I didn't put anything on the water, which is very unusual for me. So that's that one. Then this is my squirrel page. Lots of Cosmic Shimmer paste on there. I used some dough and ink tints for the leaves outside. I think this is probably Black Widows, but I can't be 100% sure. Lots of sparkle on there. Had a lot of fun. I've done quite a few in these books. I didn't quite realise. Oh yeah, I did that one last year. I got a feeling that was Black Widow as well. And I really wanted to have the sea and the beach and the crab being half on and half off. Lots of neon fishes in the bottom. I actually think this sand is near colour too, and the water is near colour too as well. But yeah, had a lot of fun. Kind of kept a very limited palette on the crab with some golden Pentel Dual Hybrid there. That's that one. Oh, so this one I did in January 2022. This is Black Widows. And also the circle is black fine liner with some neon fish and some sparkly fish and some stickles. But again, I really like this. I like the opposite effect I did with the jellyfish. One of my favourites, I think, with that one. I think there's one. Oh, there's a couple more actually. God, I've done so many in here. I hadn't quite realised. That's a jellyfish. Another double page next to one another, and that's it. So this one my daughter chose for me to do, and I did this one in April last year. This is all Polychromos, no glitter, no sparkle, all Polychromos blended together. My daughter chose this page. I never would have chosen it myself, but again, I really like the way that it came out. And then this one I did in August last year. Polychromos pencils, metallic watercolour for the water, stickles in the sun at the top, stickles in the clouds at the bottom. I absolutely love that page. Yeah, so I love this book, and as you can tell, I've done quite a few. So yeah, that's Circle of Life, Melpomeni. Anyone wants to do a buddy colour in that one? Love to. And then finally, this was an impulse buy, Fairy Houses colouring book for adults. Can't decide, haven't done any yet. I think I probably will, but I think I'm going to have to crack open my fine liners to do it. So I quite like the fact it's got a black page behind it. But we'll see how I get on with this one. There are some really cute images. There's some that I'm not so keen on. But I think I can do stuff with it. So yeah, we'll see how I go. And that is it for part 3. I think I have one more part, which will then have encompassed, you will have seen all my colouring pages and all my completed pages in them. I do need to update my Johanna Basford and my Rita Berman completed pages, because I've got some more to add to that. But that might be later on in the year now. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.